I guess that's a little bit upside down. What's up, YouTube? So I thought I'd make a quick video on some of this stuff that has kind of been getting popular. This is that Poppy's Patina, and this is the satin version of the kit, because I don't quite like matte paint and I definitely don't like gloss paint. So what I think we're going to do, so I've been in the process of doing body work and painting this truck, and I'm getting ready to paint this truck. I mean, you can see where it was, somebody sprayed something on it and then we tried to fix the paint and then it just got worse. And yeah, it's pretty filthy right now because I actually went somewhere in it and got caught in a heck of a rainstorm, and so it's pretty dirty. So I think what we're going to do though for this video, just to see what it looks like, is I'm going to do the patina on this fender. And then there's been some other questions about what paint is actually on this truck. And that's it. It is buy it at John Deere. Their Blitz black paint. It's paint they used to paint the hoods of their tractors with to kill the glare. And then it's a Valspar paint. And then so I use their hardener. It sprays real nice. So this is the spray gun that I use. It's a DeVilbiss, I think, finish line gun with a 1.4 tip. Yeah, 1.4 tip. I don't have to reduce it any. I just mix 8 parts paint, 1 part hardener, and it sprays pretty nice. I just painted my tailgate, and you know, it lays down pretty good. It doesn't like a lot of people have trouble with this paint and getting like the tiger stripes in it where they don't get enough overlap or whatever. I haven't had that problem with that gun and that paint. So, but anyway, let's check out what comes in their kit. So the satin kit's a little more expensive because you basically get the matte and the gloss, and you have to mix the two in equal parts. So it would be 4 parts gloss, 4 parts matte, and then 1 part of their hardener. So it's an 8-to-1 mix too, but the gloss and matte mix give you the satin look. So in the kit you get 32 ounces of gloss, 32 ounces of matte, 32 ounces of wax and grease remover, and then 2 cans of the clear catalyst, the hardener basically. And then they give you 4 of, now this is the wipe-on kit. They give you 4 of these applicators. What I'm probably going to do is end up spraying the stuff, unless this just looks really good. You also get 4 of these, or 3 of these gray. They're almost like Scotch-Brite pads. Some rags, I guess, for like cleanup. And then, I don't know, envelope. I'm guessing this is probably the instructions, though I've read the instructions already. And it's pretty straightforward. Basically, you use a degreaser like soap. And this, I'm going to use some of this. And you scrub it with the Scotch-Brite pad in this soap, like in water. And then once you've washed the panel, what you have to do is go through and use their degreaser, dry it, use their degreaser, and then mix your clear with the catalyst, and then basically just wipe it on with the applicator. So, like I said, I think for that fender we'll do that. So this is pretty cool. I don't know what this is. It's sealed with a wax seal. That's different. Oh, yeah, there's your instructions. So if you want to take a look at that real quick. That's the invoice, and then there's something else in here, I think. And get whatever else is in here. Oh, some oh, neat. So they're business cards. One side of it's matte and the other side's gloss. So there you go. and then sticker. Cool. So anyway, let's get to washing it off and get it dried off and get this stuff spread. All right, so I got my Osmo or whatever the hell that stuff's called mixed up, and I mixed it, pretty thick because you really want to get wax, grease, everything off of this paint. So from my understanding, you just take this Scotch-Brite pad and go to work on it. I'm just gonna go back and forth in a straight line motion. You'll figure out real quick if you watch enough of my videos that I don't know anything about body work, paint correction, any of that. I'm not that guy. But you can see it takes, well, it's definitely taken some of the black off. So yeah, we'll do this until it's good and scrubbed, rinse it off, get it dried off, and then get it back inside so we can wax and grease remove it and get this clear coat laid down. And I didn't look this stuff up. I hope it's clear coat safe. All right, stay tuned. All right, so here we are, washed and dried. So, I mean, you can kind of tell from the old paint. I mean, you can see like a reflection of my flip-flops versus the paint that's been washed with the Scotch-Brite. Almost like it's been wet sanded. Check out the dents. So yeah, let's get it the clear mixed up and wax and grease remove this, and then wipe on clear coat. Oh, we take a minute to appreciate the cool QA1 banner that they sent me. Thanks guys, appreciate it. All right, let's get some stuff mixed. All right, so isn't it really good with science? Math not so bad. So I think we can figure this out. So 8-to-1. So if I do one part this, do clear to 1, flat to 2, and then hardener halfway to 3, and that's 8-to-1, right? No. Okay. Probably gonna have to retract what I said about math being good and try to math this out over here on the side real quick. No, that's right. That's 4 parts. So half of a part would be the same as, I don't know. Oh, this stuff smells good, so don't drink it. So we'll go in with the matte first, 2-to-1. And remember, I'm just doing enough to coat a fender. This kit supposedly, well, they say that 1 bottle of clear, ooh, okay, time out. I got it on my fingers, probably not supposed to do that. In fact, I'll just throw on some cool rubber gloves and try to look all professional. Oh yeah, so funny story while I'm putting on these gloves. I drove my truck, well I drive it frequently honestly, but I drove it to get some hydraulic lines made for the loader that I've been putting on my Ford 4000 tractor, and actually ran into somebody that's like, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, yeah, small one. And he goes, I know that truck. And I'm like, cool. And he's like, I gotta be honest. I'm like, I like to hear honesty. And he's like, you've got some of the most scatterbrained YouTube videos I've ever watched. I'm like, thanks. He's like, yep, I subscribed anyway. I'm like, even cooler. So, yeah. All right. So, interestingly enough, the matte finish was did not have a seal. The gloss has a seal. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, here we go. All right. Science. Math. Whatever. It's supposed to have a 2-hour pot life. It's pretty warm today, so we probably won't give it the full 2 hours. All right. Oh, that's great. So if I treat one part as 2, we're gonna call that right. I'm probably gonna end up sanding this off because I don't know that wiping this stuff on is gonna give the finish that I'm looking for. And we mix. Once you understand the cooking guy, you'll understand that reference. All right, so I'm gonna leave that to simmer. Wax and grease remove that panel, and then we'll get over there and start wiping it on. All right, because we're not total hacks, put a little tape on there, covered up the wheel. Kind of feeling like I should probably have a respirator on right now. So according to the instructions, just dip your applicator in. All right. And then start and go. I'll try to do this through the viewfinder. I can't promise anything. Now it does say not to go back over it for 24 hours. So we're going to try and respect that. Matter of fact, I can guarantee you we won't go back over it for 24 hours. Okay, so that's one of the things that it did say that would happen. If you have single stage, not single stage paint, but single part paint, where I touched up this area with a little bit of spray paint, it will cause it to re-wet. And I think that's what went on. Right there, I think that's why you saw a little bit of black in the applicator. So anyway, I'm gonna keep going with this. And I will follow up this video when I'm done because I kind of need both hands now. So I'll be back here shortly. Okay, so here's the whole fender coated. And don't be a fool like me, wear a respirator. This stuff's probably really bad for you. So you can definitely see some lines in it. Now this is supposed to be self-leveling. We'll find out. That should give you an idea. So I'll give it a couple hours to dry and we'll come back and take a look. All right, so it's been 30 minutes, about 40 minutes actually, and they said give it 20 to 30 minutes to dry. So, hey, stop. Let's see. So, yeah, I mean, wow. Well, I don't know if I did something wrong, but oh man, I hate to pass judgment on this product, but I followed their directions and like that is streaked awful bad. So I don't know. I mean
I don't know. I mean, that's... You know, that's dry. But wow. And I mean, the trash in it, yeah, I can accept that, but well, I don't know. I don't know. My first experience with it, or my first thought is that no, this is not for me. Maybe sprayed on. I mean, maybe if I would have stuck with a matte finish or the gloss finish, it would have turned out better. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm actually gonna... I mean, I'm gonna put this video out, but you guys will, yeah, load the comments up, tag them, something. Let me know where I went wrong, if I did something wrong. I thought it was pretty straightforward, but yeah, man, I just can't get over that. I mean, it's smooth. I may post another update video to this later. But for now, this is what I got. So, yeah, there you go. All right. So, I'm not going to leave that video like that. I assume I did something wrong. I went back, I read the directions. I actually figured out how I mixed it, and yeah, that was 4, 4, and 1, so that was an 8-to-1 mix. You know, now I didn't use their applicator, and maybe that's where it went bad. So if that's the case, fine. But the applicator that I used was real similar to what they had, what they included in the kit. I used just a regular wax applicator. You know, when it went on, it all looked wet to me. Like, I didn't really necessarily see the streaks. But I assume, I'm gonna put this blame 100% on me. You know, I'm not here to diss their product at all. But I need to figure out where I went wrong. And I don't want to leave that video, you know. The last bit I recorded, yeah, I don't want it to seem like I'm putting it on them, because I don't think it's them. I think it's something I did wrong. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that is, because I think, you know, the satin finish would be cool, and I think it'll look cool, and maybe, you know, I need to spray it. But, you know, I'd like to know where this, what I screwed up on. So if anybody has any ideas, anybody in the comments want to chime in, I know people have used this and had pretty good results. So I just have not seen any videos that they really did the satin. So it was either the gloss or the matte. So yeah, I'm all ears. If somebody can point out my mistake, I'm open to hear it. Thanks for watching.